Hey everybody, it's Dave, and today's review is the 2022 Pro SL Sport. So as we all know, the Pro SL dominates. It's Footjoy's #1 selling shoe. Came out in 2016, then we had the Pro SL Carbon introduced, and now we've got the Pro SL Sport. So it comes in two colors. Behind me, we've got the gray, black and white with a bit of red on it. And in my hands, we've got the gray, white with a little bit of orange on it. So beautiful looking shoe. First thoughts are, you look at it and you're like, yep, no worries, that is a Pro SL golf shoe. But as we get closer, as I bring it in here, you can see along this shoe here, we have mesh. So when we have mesh, we have breathability, okay? So this is where this shoe is gonna go down and fit into the Pro SL family. So before I go into too much detail about the mesh and what's different, it's important to know what is already on this fantastic shoe, the Pro SL. So obviously if you've seen my videos before, you'll know all about this, but I'm just gonna go over it very, very quickly. Okay, so the midsole, where it's white here, all along, that's the FTF foam, so fine-tuned foam. So that foam is very lightweight, but it's hard wearing. As you can see, if I just squeeze it here, it's not very comfortable. However, that is made up with the Strato Foam, where it's gray here, which goes all the way around the shoe. And the Strato Foam is a really comfy, really squishy foam, obviously for comfort. This then integrates into the outsole. So where it's gray, you can see here, that's the Strato. Where it's white, that's the FTF foam. So basically when you walk in, you're getting the comfort here. And then obviously when you're playing golf, etc., with the FTF foam, it's a much more stable, hard foam, which is obviously going to keep you still when you're playing your golf shots. On the bottom, as you can see on the outsole, we have this Infinity outsole, which was introduced for 2022. So more dimples than ever before. As you can see, they're nice and long, so they'll give you extra grip. Some of them taper, some of them are slightly hollow. Again, this is all about giving you grip when you're playing the golf shot. Looks wise, again, very similar to the 2022 version. We have this power harness here, which basically acts that when you do your laces up, it grips it together there. So it's basically, it's a full, nice fit. You might have think like the rapid fit, like on the Tour Alpha, similar, but obviously without the boa. So it's gonna basically wrap the shoe around your foot. Inside the shoe, you can see here, we have this nice memory foam, similar to the Pro SL Carbon. And inside there, again, very nice and comfy. So really, it's a lightweight, comfortable shoe. So, this is where it gets interesting. So obviously, like I was saying earlier, if you've got mesh, you don't have waterproof, because obviously it's a mesh, water's gonna get in. However, what we have here is the Intelligent Shield. So basically this is a TPU, which is a thermoplastic polyurethane, which is basically plastic and rubber molded together, and then it's ultra thin throughout, okay? So this goes across all of the shoe, giving that nice thin layer, which then acts as a membrane. So obviously if it's a membrane, it's gonna keep the water out. So we've got the breathability of the mesh, protected by this ultra thin membrane, which obviously then gives you the waterproof guarantee. So I can see why some people will be like, well, it's the same price as the regular Pro SL. I like my leather. I'm not going to compromise and go to mesh. Obviously, that's fair enough. Completely agree. However, for someone like me who wears golf shoes a lot, day in, day out, breathability will be ticking a lot of boxes for me. Keeping my feet nice and cool on days like today when we're going into the English summer. Fit-wise, this is really interesting. So as you know, I'm a massive Pro SL fan. I always go half a size smaller. However, with this, it actually fits me personally true to size. So a UK 10, what I wear in trainers, etc., is absolutely perfect in the Pro SL Sport. So the key question, would I buy this golf shoe? 110% I would. I'm a massive Pro SL fan. You're getting all the sort of performance benefits here, the comfort with the foam, but obviously the most important thing for me is that breathability. That mesh in there going to keep my feet nice and cool. And then with this ultra thin IntelliShield, it's going to keep them nice and dry as well. On those wet mornings, those dewy mornings, you won't see me playing golf in the rain, but yeah. So, excellent golf shoe. Retail, 160. Most places you can get it for 140. Performance orientated, but with that summer feeling, that summer vibes. Yeah, massive fan. Highly recommend you snap up a pair whilst you can. Cheers.